What is up, guys? It's your boy Samuel, and today I'm back. It's a jam-packed episode, man. Honestly, it's jam-packed. Got a lot to cover today. Got a lot of stuff to cover over the last 6-7 months. I hope you guys watched the Keeping It Real video that was posted on the main channel. Link is in the description, most likely. I hope you guys did, because that really kind of gives y'all a little bit of a back story of what happened, of what's been going on the last 6, 7, 9, 12 months. So yeah, keep on watching, stay tuned. Bro, what the fuck? I gotta re-record this whole video. So this is my struggle here. It's currently like 2 o'clock in the morning. It's almost 2:30 in the morning, and I got a project due tomorrow. I'm making a video. Here's the thing. This is my 3rd time having to restart, because the files wouldn't download on my computer. So every time my screen would get closed, or the tab would get closed, I basically have to re-record everything. It just happened again. And I was about halfway through the video, and I went with the slow route to make sure that I'm actually accurate and I'm actually making something that's decently quality. So I had to do this again. It's 2:30 in the morning. I'm tired. I ain't slept all day. Wish me luck. So the context behind this whole video was the fact that I don't remember much, but I think I either procrastinated or just didn't have enough time to do the video. And my original plan, because I did this last year for English, was to do a video. Because why not plug the YouTube channel a little bit. So what I did was I made the video. But here's the thing, it took me like I heard about 4 or 5 different tries to actually get the video to download, actually make a video that downloaded on my computer. So I had to improvise and just basically make like a bunch of clips, record them kind of quick, record them on like one recording, one attempt, and then just kind of post it, because it's like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what the fuck, I'm tired of that shit, and I was barely getting it done. So I was like, damn, I need to get this done before like, I was worried about if I was going to get it done before I gotta go to school, because I had to wake up at like 6:30 to go to Wabanzi for my 8 a.m. class at Wabanzi. So I was worried about that. So I eventually finished the video at like 3:30 in the morning. I was tired of shit. Like, I had like 2 hours of sleep, gang. Bro, I gotta finish, bro. It's 3:30 in the morning. I gotta finish. I can go 6:30, 6. It was just 7 o'clock in the morning straight. From 7 a.m. to 3 a.m., 3:30 in the morning. I'm gonna fall asleep. I got less than 2 hours. I'm gonna get like 2 hours of sleep at most. Oh my god. I just felt myself through that. This was the closest I got. No, almost the closest I got to pulling out all night. On some real shit. It's worth it. Even though the video ain't the best quality, it's fucking worth it, man. It's worth it, bro. I was about to go right back to sleep. Fuck. After 3 hours later, the video came out horrible. $5 for I left that shit in the car. But yeah, I walked through about 3 stores. Looking at shit. No, they were on gonna buy this shit. I ain't gonna lie. No, I don't have the money. But I don't know this. You don't want to touch my name. So it's like, number one, why you do walking in stores? Like, I literally walk off just to look at the shoe store. Like, I went to Famous Footwear just like 5 minutes ago, and I couldn't find any shoes in my size. Doesn't matter because I wasn't gonna pay people or anything. I wasn't gonna cop them because I don't got money. Now I'm standing right in front of 2 jewelry stores on the same floor. Food courts down there. Like, this person don't have money on them. This person don't have money on them. Kind of sucks to be at the mall, but you also look at stuff, and whenever you do eventually get money, you can go and cop the new shoes that you want. Just to live for store. I don't want to say it. So I'll be honest with you. Ooh, I saw some good ass Anthony Edwards at the first store I went to. I was like, damn, man, they're just like, they're like 89. I'm like, shit. I was like, if I had money, I would have caught them. But nah, I don't have $89 to spend on some Anthony Edwards shoes. I'm probably going to play like once or twice a week. So yeah, I was gonna pay for myself for it. Like this fucking hoodie, these cans. I didn't pay for it. My parents did. That's just the reality of a child. That's the reality of a person that's under the age of 18 who doesn't have a job. They don't pay for it. So they do pay for it. So if it's fucking chips and candy. Shit, they probably pay for it. What have I paid for with my own money? Probably food. That's probably what I paid for food. Like, shit, I was a dream of it. But yeah, on the out of nowhere, so probably like second or third episode of the side quest series. Yes, I call it just side quest. And you're thinking, bro, why are you, like, I'm just making content. I think for the fact of me just making side quest videos, it's funny. It's funny for me. It's also the funny thing when you see people from your school that you just don't know. So it's like, why would you pull up on them if you don't know these people, but you see them like in the hallways and shit, but you don't know them. So it's like, why would you like say anything to them? You don't know them. They don't know you. So it's like, it's not just a mall thing. It's a literally go outside thing, especially on a day off or right after school. Like, I'll be telling you, I'll be seeing all the people that I don't know in school, anywhere I go out in public, right after school. Like, I remember I went to fucking Chili's, and I saw 2 people that I knew, like, that I seen in like always in classes and shit, but I never talked to them. Like, I never actually spoke to them. But they were like literally like 2 tables from us the entire time I was at Chili's. But I can't catch a single soul that I know, that I even know relative. Like, I can't even catch a soul that I might occasionally like dap up and then put the wall out here. This shit's crazy. Yeah, definitely different. Like, is it just a me problem? But I never see people that I know at the mall, or whenever I go out after school, or like I would go to like Walmart or some shit, like on like a weekend or like on a weekday or like after school. I barely do that shit now. And I don't see people, like I would see people, but like they aren't people that I know. Like I wouldn't see, like, even someone that I might have spoken to once or twice in class. I won't even see them out in public. That's crazy shit. I got school friends, to stay school friends, and you don't see them outside of school. If you do see them outside of school, it's probably some school related too. Like, you know, birthday party right after practice. But yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. And I'm just standing here watching this train go by. I might find another side. I might be on another side. Bro, I got another side quest on the way too. So yeah. Crazy how your side quest move.
So for this section of the podcast episode, I'm going to talk about my trips that I had over the last couple months of my high school career. So the first one I want to talk about is the first couple of stories, the main stories I want to talk about come from late April. It was about a week basically of basically trips, like college trips and fun activities that I had for like field trips that I had, and it was about 4 trips in 5 days. So the first trip was a Spanish trip to Navy Pier. We went to the Field Museum first, looked at all of the looked at all like the props and stuff they had in the museum. They had like different things in the museum. Like I took a lot of pictures of the little animal models they had, like kind of like real life scale models of the animals. Like they had like I think a lot of species of animals, like animal models. I think they had at least most species of animals that are known to man. Most likely known to man. So they had a lot of that for there, and I like that. I like looking at that stuff. And funny story, we was walking through a section, and we heard like a noise and stuff, and we was like, what the fuck is that? And we like walked around a little bit more, and we found it was like a video of like some sort of animal, like a video that we and stuff. So that was the little side of that story. But then we went to Navy Pier for lunch, and I think this was the second time I went to Navy Pier in the last year, basically. So we went there, and it was pretty decent, to be honest. Like it was a pretty decent like spot to be in. It was definitely like a spot that like a lot of people want to be in. It was it's a pretty decent spot. Like you see like the water and stuff. And we went to this like little cafeteria with all these like restaurants and stuff. And we kinda just walked around. It was like me, one of my teammates from track, and a couple people that fluctuate in and out as well. And basically we were kind of just walking around looking at like lines and stuff and like the prices of what they were actually serving. So we did that, and overall it was a pretty good. It was pretty good. It was it's pretty good. It was a pretty good experience. We actually decided to have pizza, and the pizza had like hella like pepperonis and stuff. Like it had like a bunch of pepperonis. I had like a couple slices, and I had a fruit cup. I had a couple like a bunch of fruit in it, and a couple of people in that group who they had like this little cup with like with like I think it was like something like chemical or something. I forgot what the chemical was called, but like it basically like you would like breathe out like smoke, like a lot of smoke. I didn't do it because I didn't really want to do it at the time. Like I wanted to video myself breathing out a bunch of like air and stuff. Like people can interpret it as you actually like smoking or vaping, and I don't want that attached to my name, so I didn't really indulge in that. But like overall, like that trip was pretty good. Like that trip was pretty decent. We also had some like funny moments on the bus on the way back. Like it's just like kind of pranking each other and stuff and talking and laughing at each other. But like overall, it's a pretty good trip and a good way to start off the start off the week of basically the kind of week of trips. Even though it was on Wednesday, I was basically going on field trips to Sunday morning, so it was kind of like really like a week in a sense. And then that Thursday we went to Six Flags, and funny story, my phone service got cut off that day, like on the way, like midway through on the way to go to Six Flags. So I was kind of frustrated on that, but I didn't let it affect anything that happened in the park. And I actually had a pretty good time. We went on what was it? We went on Raging Bull, Batman, that one like old ride. I think it's called like American Eagle or something like that. It's like an old ride. Raging Bull again. And when I went on Raging Bull the first time, it was with me and one of my teammates from basketball. We kind of just went, and line kind of took a long time, and it took a way longer time because of the fact of somebody, I guess someone got caught with their phone or somebody was doing something, and the rock. I mean, there was like maybe like 2, 3, 4 who were caught. Was before us. Yes, they stopped like literally on the way up. So we had to wait for them to, I guess, confiscate your phone or whatever it was, and and um and so we had to wait for that, and that was like a long time because we were in that line for probably like an hour maybe, like a pretty long time to be honest, because that line was long. Like honestly, that line was pretty long, and like all the lines that day were long because it was a bunch of like physics classes and a lot of people there. So it was like a bunch of people. Like the lines were long for everything, for most things, and for and basically for and then the second ride we went on, which was Batman, we met up with another one of my teammates from basketball, and we went with this group, and we went on Batman. But like right before we went on Batman, like we were kind of chilling at Joe Hill. It was just the three of us. One of the girls from the first guy from the first guy's group, because we all went in like groups and stuff. Of the first guy's group lost her phone, and we were kind of talking to her and kind of sticking with her for like a minute, like chilling, talking to her and trying to see what we can do. We were talking to the teacher as well, and we couldn't do nothing at the time. Right? At the time, we couldn't. I think they had to wait till like they had to go to another, like she had to come another day just to get her phone or something like that. I don't know, but like. But like yeah, but like yeah, after that we went on Batman, and we were kind of like chatting with some people from a different school as well while we were in line, just kind of talking about like basketball and shit. And like we were kind of like chilling, and we kind of thought the ride was gonna be worse than what it was, cause like on the Batman it's like you're kind of like sitting in a chair, and like there's like no like your feet are just basically dangling. So like we thought it was gonna be worse. Like honestly, we thought it was gonna be worse, but it wasn't really that bad to be honest. Like it wasn't like as bad as we thought. Like it was a good ride, to be honest. And then after that, my we had to go all the way across the. We had to go all the way across the park because one of my, because one of my teammates, they, because the group, it was like mix of group. It was like a mix of girls and guys in there, and that group went the the roller coaster, like the roller coaster before us. So they went on the Batman before us. So they left out early, and they had his phone because he gave him his phone, and 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 we had to try to find where they were at, and let's try to find where they were at, and they were on. I think it was that old wooden ride. I forgot what it was called. I think it might have been American Eagle, but bro, we had to get on the ride so he could retrieve his phone, and every single person except for me, he and the girl who lost her phone, who they went on a separate like road. They went before us, so it was me and the girl, and we were kind of chilling. We were chilling, just kind of like experiencing how bad the ride was, because that bad was like rough. It was probably one of the roughest. It probably is the roughest roller coaster I ever been in my life. Like I might have actually had a tiny bit of pain after that. Like that was bad. Like that was one. And it was like old and rickety. And like, and you're like shaking and stuff. It's like, bro, it's like bad for me. Like it seems tame until you get on the ride, and the ride quality is so bad. Like it's like bad for me. I'm like I'm like feeling pain after it, and then like we walked around the park and tried, and we eventually found one of the rest of the group at the little drop thing, the little free fall drop thing, where it's like you go all the way up to the top, drop down. We didn't get on it. About half the group didn't get on it. We just watched the others get up there. Get up there and drop from the sky to the ground. But like yeah, and then the rest of the group wanted to get on Raging Bull, and they wanted us to get on Raging Bull. So we had to get on Raging Bull. We had to get on Raging Bull a second time, and me and my teammate knew we didn't like it. We didn't want to. We didn't want to go because we already been on it and we already experienced it, and we were low-key scared. We were telling them like, bro, y'all don't know how bad this is, bro. And it was bad. Like it was bad. It wasn't as bad as as how I did in the front of the cart, but it's not that good. Like it's like two roller coasters in one basically. And it's long, it has a big drop, and it's two roller coasters in one. That is one. That's one of like most scariest ones. Not scariest in the sense. This is more like one of the most like kind of horrors rides I've ever been on. Especially when you go out like the first time you in it. It's like gotta get ready for it. By the way, do not eat too much before we go on a roller coaster. That's just a given. Don't, please don't, bro. No, that's dumb. That's not smart. But anyways, so while we were doing that, and while we were, and after we did that, we kind of hung out, and it was time to leave. And it's time to leave. We went. After that, we went to Portillo's. We had Portillo's, and we had like a mini food fight. Just big quotes on that. Wasn't anything too crazy, but we had fun. We having fun eating food. Then on the bus, we were like talking and stuff. And here's the thing: I wanted to be a little menace, so I grabbed my phone, started using Snap, because Snap, like the only thing I could do is like, since my phone service was cut off, only thing I could do was was make like take a picture on a snap, type some shit, and then just show it to the group. Or just like show it to like my teammate next to me. I'll be, and then like I'll be talking like hella shit, like hella shit without saying nothing. Like I'll be like I was just trying to get minutes that the whole time because I'm bored. I ain't got nothing else to do. I'm sitting here doing nothing. Like I can't do nothing. I gotta listen to y'all. I gotta listen to y'all for an hour and a half. Might as well just make it fun and be a medicine troll y'all. Which I did. Which I did for a little bit. But like yeah, it was pretty decent. Like it was a decent it was a pretty decent one. Like it was a fun trip to be honest. I would have wished that I had phone service. But yeah. And then my phone service did eventually get turned back on that night at like 11 o'clock at night. But yeah. And then the next morning I had to wake up early to go to school, to go to field trip to go to Wisconsin. So I was going to Wisconsin for that day and then half of the next day. Like I was coming back in the afternoon. So the first trip was to Madison we were scheduled to go to Madison to go visit the University of Wisconsin at Madison. And here's the thing, the bus broke down about maybe like 5-10 minutes like 5-10 minutes after we got into Wisconsin. And not too long we got into Wisconsin. Bus broke down, had some AC problems. So we had to limp our way to I guess it was like a gas station slash Wendy's, I guess. I don't know. It was a weird spot. It's like a gas station mixed with the restaurant. Like I've been there before. I've been like a spot like that before. Like once or twice before, but I barely eat there. But like we were in there, we had some food and stuff. We ordered some food and stuff, and we kind of chilled. And we had to wait for the bus from the other group in the same program. It was another group in the same program, and their bus had to come pick us up, bring us to Madison. We had to squeeze in with the other group. And just do that until we made it to the hotel. Basically, we had to do that the entire day. To be honest, we had to do that for the entire rest of the day. And what was it? And it was alright. Had to squeeze in a little bit, it was alright. We didn't actually get to go see the campus. We actually made it to Madison and picked up the other group, and then just immediately went to Milwaukee, and then we went to the hotel, dropped off our stuff, and then went to Marquette to have basically dinner and kind of chill out, hang out, kind of chill. Or we played a little bit of pool. It was decent. I kind of just chilled for like the rest of the night. Kind of chilled for the rest of the time. And then we got back to the hotel, and me and my roommate decided to hang out with some people, hang out with some people we met earlier on, hang out with a couple of girls we met like earlier. And we kind of just like went from like hotel room to hotel room, kind of just hanging with people and stuff, kind of talking with people hanging out with people, just kind of talking. And we were up to about 3 a.m. And we decided to just kind of crash in their room, kind of just like sleep there until like about 6, and then we would wake up about 6, shower, do all that stuff, do what we need to do to get ready to leave. And then we did that. We woke up. It was like, when I woke up, it was like super bright. Like I don't know if it's normal from up there, but it was super bright at like 6 o'clock in the morning. I was like, bro, I'm thinking it was like 7, 8 o'clock. No, it was like 6:30. It was probably barely even 6. I'm like, bro, what? I'm like, bro, why the hell is it brighter than fucking? It's like mid-morning brightness and it's not even 6 o'clock. Like, crazy shit. And then we went to Marquette University. It was a decent college, I'll be honest. The presenter was passionate. Like he had a lot of passion. He had a lot of passion, a lot enthusiasm. And it was like very like he had like a lot of energy to him. And I respect that. Like even though I'm not going to the college, I respect the passion for what he want to do. Cause that kind of woke me up. That kept me up because I've been up. Cause at that point I've been up. I only had like 2 hours of sleep. At that point, that kept me up because that kept me up. And that kept me up for the entire day until I went home. So we went home. So I went back to the crib after we visited Marquette, walked around Marquette. We came back home. I don't know, 2 3 something. Anyway, got back to the crib. I took a quick nap. Woke up, got ready to go up to the school and to go back to Six Flags for overnight Six Flags trip. So we did that. It was decent. And overnight Six Flags trip was pretty good. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like to be honest with you, like it was pretty good. Like I'll be honest, it was pretty good. Like I hung out with like a couple teammates, couple former teammates of mine, and their friends, and we kind of like we did a mix of everything. Like we went on a few roller coasters here and there. We went on a few roller coasters here and there. We played some of like the little games and stuff to get like the little prize games and stuff. And we kind of hung out and stuff. We had a little bit of food too. Like we kind of just did a little bit of everything. Like we didn't do all the rides, but we did some of the rides. We did some of the little prize games, and we kind of just hung out, kind of just kind of chill kind of night. Like I went on. I think from what I remember was Raging Bull and a couple other rides, and then Joker, Batman, and then the Flash. Nice, bro. The Flash was different. Like I never been on the Flash except for that one time. When I got up there and I saw how fast that thing goes, I was actually shook. Like I was shook. I was shook. Like I was shook to my core. And when I got on there, that shit was fast, bro. Like it was fast. Like I'm talking about like extremely fast. Like the acceleration on that thing will rival any race car. Like bro, it got out there fast. Like it was like shaped like a U. It's like shaped like a kind of a bigger U. Like bro, we start here, we zoom up like quick, zoom back down. Like I'm like bro, what? Like we're going fast. Like we're going extremely fast. Like I'm in the back too, and like when we get up here, I'm at the top and I can see everything. Like, I'm not seeing down anything because there's like seats in front of me, but like the force of it, it's like, bro, no way. I'm like, bro, no way. I'm like, bro, we're going full speed. We're going like real full speed. That was probably max force I think was faster, honestly. But that's probably one of the fastest rides I've ever been on. Like, to be honest. But like yeah, like overall it was a pretty chill night, to be honest with you. Like a chill kind of night. And then we got on the bus. It was like 3 a.m. at that point, and I'm tired. Like Like I got like 4 hours of sleep in 24 hours. Like I'm tired. I slept on the bus. I slept on the way back, And you know what song I woke up to? I woke up to I think what was it? Street Runner by Rob Live. That was the song that I walked out to. I woke so for my for my playlist I use for like travel and stuff. I have long songs, and I try to. Be honest, I'm trying to organize it to where it's longest song to shortest song, and then I would have that, and then I'll have my early morning music, and then I would have um then I would have my like late night drive kind of videos, like late night drive kind of like thing, like music. And I woke up on street couple, I think one or two songs were from Street Runner. I forgot what the order was at that time, and then I walked out on Street Runner, and that was a pretty good way to end off the 4 trips in 5 days. Like it was pretty good, to be honest. To be able to do that, it's like insane for my stuff, and it's like doing that, like it's a different experience, and they were all different experiences too. So, and different groups. Like I only hung out with one person twice in like 2 trips, like only once. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, so some more stories to tell. So let's talk about Senior Sunset. So Senior Sunset was decent. It's kind of a little haunted by a rain/dust storm. Yes, it was straight up. I think it was a dust storm, sandstorm. I think it was one of them two. But I was hanging out with the other Sam. Yes, there's multiple Sams in our school. There's also I've met like 3 or 4 other Sams in the last like 3 years of my life. Yeah, it's different. But I was hanging out with the other Sam, and it started to rain, and it started to get like a little. I think it was a dust. I would say it's dust. And it was like a dust storm came in. We went into a little atrium thing. It was like this was basically like the area where a lot of the seniors would hang out for lunch and stuff. Kind of chilling in there for like maybe like 30-45 minutes. Then after everything started to like clear up, we went back outside, played our little games. We played a little game of kickball. Some of us played a little game of kickball. And in the night, it was pretty good. Like, it was a pretty good night. Like, it was pretty good. Like, kind of the little last hurrah before your last days of school. Because that was the last, like, major event I had before my last day of school. And my last day of school, I had track meet too. So that's kind of sad. That's, like, kind of a decent way to end, high school. Not for track meet. But, like, yeah. What else I was gonna say? But yeah, that was pretty good way. Then next week we had prom, and you see here, your boy got braids. Yeah, I got braids. You know when I got them? You know when I got these done? The day of prom. I got these in the day of prom. Yeah, I need to get these redone. I'm gonna be honest, but I got braided, got my suit, and I came in about 30 minutes. About 30 minutes after. When I came in, there was a person. They had like a horse and cart. I was like, damn, I'm like, damn, dude. Like, that's probably the best thing. Like, I never seen anybody pull up in a horse and cart for prom. Like, I only seen it like once before for an event, and it was for a funeral. Seeing that, you know, a lot of this was involved. A lot of money was used for that. I'm being serious. Like, bro, a horse and cart, my guy, to prom. That's one of the craziest shits I've ever seen in my life. Like, actually. But yeah, we had a pretty good time at prom. Like, like for like the first half, we were kind of like chilling. We were taking pictures and stuff. Had to charge our phones, and then like once the real music started playing, and we were having fun. Like I remember during free, if y'all remember, it was the Travis Scott part before the first chorus. Hers before the chorus. It was like, oh my god, it's alright, like that. I was doing like this, like just like kind of mocking it, but like also like kind of mocking it, but like also kind of like trying to vibe to it. Like I'm not like a dancer and shit, but like I really fucking vibe to music. Like I really vibe. Like I retired from dance like 10 years ago, but like I would vibe to music for real. But like we were having fun. Like at the end of like the party, like at the end, oh, damn, I call fucking prom parties crazy. At the end of prom, like we started, like everybody started getting like real hype. Like everybody started like really getting like hype for it. Like everybody started turning up. I was like it was like basically 95% of the people were like turned up for like the last 5-10 minutes of the entire dance. I'm like I was like, wow. Like it's like when I talk to people and people be like, I don't want to go to prom. Like I'm not really like, bro. Experience it. Like just like experience it. Even if you're not doing shit, just kind of experience it. Like kind of like experience it. Kind of try to live and like try to go out your comfort zone. Because I'm not a social person in any sort of way. I got better. Like trust me, I got better as a person socially, but like I'm not like a natural, like I'm not even a natural dancer for them. I just vibe and I just try to match the energy of the people I'm around. Like I try to match the energy and like kind of like match the energy of people around me. So like honestly, like trying to do that, like it's pretty good. Like be honest, like going to like prom and stuff, it's pretty decent. Like obviously it ain't like the party vibe that a lot of people want, but like even in a sense, like it's still good. Like it's still pretty good. Like it's still pretty good, especially when people are like actually vibing. Like actually vibing to stuff. Like yeah, we're gonna have like a whole lot of fun. And for I mean, like I think it's like 6 hours. I think it was like 3-4 hours. We had fun, and then we went outside, took pictures with the cars and stuff that I was bringing. All the pictures on actually, by the way. But like we had like a pretty good time. Like we had a pretty good time, and we really liked it. Especially me and one of the guys, one of my teammates and stuff. Like we were really like having fun. Like I hung out with a lot of people I knew, and like it was pretty good. It's a good vibe. Like it's a good place to be at. So like go to prom, go to homecoming, try. At least go there for the pictures. At least go there for the pictures and to hang out with people you know. At least go there to do that. You don't have to go out there and be dancing to every single song, but you can at least vibe and go out there and at least say you went into homecoming, you went to prom. Because you're missing out on a great experience if you don't go. Like, honestly. And then, graduation. Bittersweet, yeah, definitely bittersweet. Not gonna see, probably never, not gonna see 95% of the people that I graduated with, but it was kind of, yeah, bittersweet in the sense of like I listened to a lot of music on the way there, and a couple songs brought me to tears. I'll be honest with you, and like in one sense, yeah, you're sad that high school's over. You're sad that that's over, but in the other sense, you're happy that you finished alive. You finished with decent grades. You finished with a good mental health. You finished at a decent spot in your life. You finished on time. You finished with good. You finished. You, you met some great people over the last 4 years. Met some great teachers over the last 4 years. Some great students, some great teachers, some great staff over the last 4 years. And you're happy that you've been through it and you learned from things. And that's a good thing to know. And I can't say that I'm mad with it. Like, I can't say that I regret anything from high school. Like, I really can't. And, and, yeah. Yeah, I got to my parent, my mom, my brothers, my cousins came out there and supported me, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the people that came out to support. I'm grateful for people that sent their thank you, their congratulations on both prom and graduation, and also for birthday as well. And yeah, um, like I said, I hope you guys. Like I said, I can't. I can't be mad. Like honestly, like I really can't be mad at my high school career. To basically recap high school as a recently graduated senior, I want to talk about freshman year first because why not? So freshman year, I was coming off of a rather disappointing year, COVID year. Very kind of disappointed at my performance during the COVID year. So I wanted to do better. I wanted to do better. I wanted to do better. So, you know what your boy did? He got all A's. Got all A's. Everybody was singing my praises, all that stuff. I was being recognized by everybody for having a 4.0 GPA as a freshman. Here's the reality of it. I took all regular classes. So, like, yeah, you kind of, like, you don't expect to have a 4.0, but it's a lot easier to have a 4.0 when you're taking regular classes. Like, be honest. One takeaway I have from freshman year is how it is to actually be, like, how it is to actually, like, one thing I'll take away from freshman year is success. Like, it was successful, it's a learning block. It shows, like, honestly, I think if I didn't have such a great year, I would have probably been having to transfer. Like my parents were talking about transferring me to a different school if I didn't do well at my current school. And I was like, alright, I'm just gonna do the best I can. I don't want to leave the school. Like, I like the school. I demand to be here. I ain't going to mess up this opportunity. And I ain't messing up, so that's good. Also, just success, like being successful, learning what success is, being successful in school, and learning what can be the building block. I said one moment, one of my best moments from freshman year was when, like, just the times at lunch, like the kind of times at lunch where you like where it's just kind of having fun a little bit, you know, having fun a little bit, like people and stuff, doing stupid stuff like that. And then I think the one thing that one bad moment was just me struggling in health for the first like half of the year, like just like that. But that's also a takeaway because I didn't like health. I also one class I didn't like, and I didn't like health, but I still finished with an A. So so I still worked hard and I still finished that class with an A. So I could say one bad thing was I didn't like health, but like it was also a takeaway as well. So like my work ethic, like I'm going to try my best, even if I don't like the class, I'll still try my best. And then yeah, another thing that I would say that I took away in a basketball sense was shot selection. Like I would say this, like my shot selection in my freshman year was kind of yeah. Like I took about I think 40 something, like almost 40 something threes, and I only made like 4 of them. So like I was really just shooting threes, and it wasn't like I was shooting contested threes or bad shots. Just I wasn't making the shots I was supposed to be making, and I was shooting only threes for like most of the year. So like yeah, it was kind of sucks. But yeah, like overall, like freshman year was a pretty like if I was to give it a rating, I would say it's a B plus. Like I'm not saying it's an A. Like actually, I would give an A. I would give it a solid A because grade wise A. Was there development in there? A little bit, yeah. And you know how it feels to be like to be recognized as for your schoolwork and stuff, recognized for the things you do, recognized for the things that you do, and seeing that people appreciate you. But it's not like you're learning any like life skills for you. Like you're not really having a life impact on it. But yeah, sophomore. Let's get to sophomore year. So sophomore year, coming off of the very impressive freshman year, what do you think sophomore year? I had a slump due to some personal issues, kind of fatigue, due to some personal issues, and also just adjusting to harder classes. Cause I was taking now mostly, not mostly, kind of mostly. I was taking like I think 3 honors classes and 1 AP class alongside Spanish. And I think one other class shit. So I struggled with that. I had some struggles with that, having to adjust to that. So grades kind of dropped with that. And then during the second semester, I had some like family issues as well. Or that kind of affected me in the sense of like being able to actually like focus on school. So that kind of mentally affected me as well. It affected my grades. And they kind of dropped off a little bit, and they kind of dropped off a little bit, and kind of dropped my GPA down, which kind of hurt me and kind of disappointed me too. And another thing is I had an incident, that is, I think I talked about some on the podcast episode. I had that incident in early February that kind of distracted me as well. Like the one thing, like there's 2 takeaways. One, being able to fight is just kind of trying to keep your head in the game, and trying to keep your head in the game, trying to keep your mental straight, trying to keep your motivation straight while going through things, trying to keep that motivation straight, and also just adjusting. Like one thing I can say is I did adjust well. Like one great thing is from sophomore year is that I just learned how to adjust to harder classes. Like, I learned how to adjust to harder classes, so that's a pretty good thing to say about me. Like, I adjusted pretty well. Like I was adjusting like over the year, like adjusting to harder classes. So yeah. One thing I would take away is number one. Another thing I'll say is positive is I started losing weight. I started trying to lose weight. I joined track and field, so that was a building block to my fitness journey. But yeah, and then one thing I would like I learned, and one thing I'll learn and one thing I'll take away is trying to keep your mental state, like trying to keep yourself in your own, not in your own head, like trying to keep yourself from letting things get to you, or letting things distract you. Things try to get your own head. Don't get your own head about things, and that's something I'm still trying to work with to this day. Yeah, and like trying to like just stay like mentally sharp, like not letting people or things distract you. And then between sophomore and junior year, I went to the upward bound program at summer program for NIU's upward bound program. Overall, it was pretty good. Like, it was decent. Like, it was pretty decent. I'll give it. So for sophomore year, I would give it a C. For the summer program, one thing I'll take away is I met some people that I've been friends with for the last 3-4 years. I've been cool with for the last 2-3 years now. Met some people who got opportunities, see colleges and stuff. Been out of state here a few times. Been out of state a couple times, and in just that particular summer, I had some opportunities that I never would have ever had if I wasn't in this program. So I'm grateful for that. Like it has its problems, it has some issues, but overall, it's a decent program. I recommend it. It's starting to get better now as like the years go on, so like happy with that. And then stuff like that. So I'll give it probably like a B, like a B minus. I'll give it a B. I'll give it a B, like straight up a B. And then junior year. Junior year is, in my personal opinion, my best year. People might say different. People might look at my transcript and say, your freshman year was your best year. Like, what are you talking about? You had all these. It's the freshman year, I took regular classes. Junior year, I took 3 AP classes, one honors and one honors class, and I had mostly A's. About, I think, 3 to 4 A's. I think I have 4 A's. Second semester. That's pretty good for having 3 AP classes, 1 honors class, and 2 regular classes. That's pretty good, to be honest. Like, that's pretty good. Like, being honest with myself. That's pretty good. And being able to do that and consistent, and being consistent, and I also learn communication. Like, just trying to stay communicative with my teachers, letting them know, hey, I'm missing class, hey, this and that. Like, just trying to stay in contact with my teachers as frequently as possible whenever I need questions or or like if I had any questions about anything. And that's one thing I could take away. Like I could say two things about myself about junior year. I learned how to learn how to professionally communicate with my teachers, and to also I also learned how to be effective in harder classes consistently. So I was consistently a pretty good student. And I actually got better over the year. So like being able to do that, I say junior year is my best year. And I ain't even gonna say it's an A plus, but it's a very, very good A. Very solid A. I might bump freshman down to an A minus and give junior year a straight up A. If I was doing percents, I would give it a 93%. Actually, I'll give it a 95%. It was pretty good. Like it was pretty good. And then upper bound program between junior and senior year. Started off rough. It did. If y'all watched the podcast episodes during the summer, it started off very rough. Ended off very heartbreaking. It had great moments. It had good moments. I actually had a pretty good friend group that I've been tight with for the last 9 so months, for the last year, and I met some pretty good people. Had some pretty good moments. Didn't get there were some disappointing moments, some heartbreak, some frustration, but overall, what I can take away is, even through the hard stuff, you still make a good friend and through your hard times in life. Like, honestly. So I will overall give it probably like a B, in the sense of it is, like, giving it like a B, to be honest. And then senior year. Ooh. I'm being honest with myself. I'm not mad at what happened during my senior year. With all the stuff that I've been through over the last 9 months, I can't be mad at where I'm at. Could I be better? Could I have done better? Yeah. But I wouldn't have learned as much. I wouldn't have learned as much. I wouldn't have learned that I'm still flawed as a person. I'm still flawed as a human being. I'm still flawed as a student. So I can say that you can look at my grades and be like, senior year was your worst year. I can say that. I'm not saying it's my best year. I'm not saying it's my worst. I'm plainly playing in third place. I will give it a mean C. I'll give it a C. I learned a lot. I learned and still learn a lot of things about life. And this is like a huge learning moment. I've lost some things in my life. Some of them I really can't get them times back. I lost a lot of time, lost a lot of energy, lost a lot of things that I can't get back. I lost basically a whole year, basically, and probably the worst time. But it hasn't been all doom and gloom. I met some pretty good people, made some good friends, made some pretty good classmates, taught to some very great teachers. Like, I'm so grateful that all of my teachers were supportive throughout the whole year. So I'm very happy upon that. And then another thing was just kind of learning, like the only bad thing I could say is just regrets. Like, I can live in the revisionist history and be like, I wish that this didn't happen. I wish that didn't happen. I can say it. I wish that I had a normal senior year. Honestly, I wish I didn't. I wish I had a normal senior year. I honestly do. But would it make it? But can I change it? No. To be honest, I can't say that I would be the same person if I had that I am now if I had a normal senior year. Simple as that, right? And I can be like, boo hoo, like, oh my goodness, I just burned the best year. I just burned the best year I could have had in high school. I could have had all this stuff. I could have been all this. No, I just want, like, what's done is done. It's history now. It's history. Can't be mad at it. I can't be mad about my high school career. Like, yeah, I could have been a 4.0 student. I could have been top 10%, top 5%, wherever you think I could have been. But here's the thing, it didn't happen. And the reasons why it didn't happen, might have made me who I am today. I might have not been the same person that I am today without the stuff I went through, without the trials and tribulations. I might have not been the same person. I might not have been in the same situation. Simple as that. The situation didn't allow me to be a 4.0 student. It allowed other people to. Their situation, their adaptability, their work ethic, their time management skills, their whatevers. But my skill set, my situation, my life path did. And I can live with whatever GPA I have. It's not bad. It's not horrible. Is it great? No. Is it decent? For certain. Is it good? In most people's eyes, yeah. I'll probably have a 3.3. I'll probably have a 3.0 GPA or higher. Most likely. That's good. Is it great? No. But is it better than a lot of people's GPA? Yes. And I can live with the fact that I at least made it through high school. I at least was able to survive high school physically, mentally, emotionally. I at least was able to see my graduation. I can live with that. I'm grateful for everything that's happened to me during high school. As simple as that. If I was to rate my high school experience, I would give it a solid B. Is it the greatest high school career that you ever seen in your life? No. Does it have a lot of impact to the future? Yeah. Yeah, you can say that. I say that too. Is it perfect? No. Is it good? Yeah. I'm not saying that I can live. I'm not saying that I'm settling for what I have. I'm settling for where I'm at. I can live with what I have. I can live with the grades that I had in high school. I can. And if you want to be all boo-hoo about my grades and what I did in high school, that's your problem, not mine. I did what I thought was best for me. And at the time, I did what I could. I did the best I could with the best I got and the best I knew. That's all I can say. Honestly. And to be honest, I wouldn't want to have it any different way. Right? But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. This took a lot out of me, man. Like, a lot. Like, to be honest, this is delayed beyond. This is well delayed, but y'all deserve it, man. Honestly, y'all deserve it. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Be honest, I'll be happy. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video that came out on the main channel, the Keeping It Real video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys watched it too, cause that was a pain to make. This is a pain to make too. But yeah, hope you guys like this video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Schedule wise, I'm gonna try to stay consistent. I will update y'all on when I'm gonna be posting the next podcast episode. This one was such a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. This one was such a struggle, and I might need to have to get some different infrastructure. You can clearly see I'm recording in the bathroom. I haven't fully gotten a settled down spot. I might wait till I get a settled down spot. Right? I might wait to do that until I get like an actual settled down spot before I start working on something, or at least start posting something. Maybe this is a different style of video, so I gotta like be thinking of that. And I'm literally learning every day. Like, I'll probably change up the style of this video like 2-3 times already in the last couple of days. So yeah, just work with me, man. I'll tell you this, I will start trying to post consistently. I might even start trying to post consistently in college. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. By the way, if I'm not posting consistently during the summer, you can at least be ready for the Halloween special. Because I'm telling y'all this, I'm actually gonna make it this year. I might start as soon as now. Like, not at the current moment, it's like 12 o'clock on my birthday, but I might start ASAP, as soon as possible. Get it done. Just try to get it done. Do all that stuff. Yo, I'll do my best. Right? I'll just do my best. I might even start the project now, but to be honest, have it a little bit on the sideburn and kind of slow it up, Kind of try to slow it up just a tad bit. Like, I'm trying to work on that. Kind of slow it, just kind of have it slowly cook. And then by the time Halloween's out, the video's already ready. Like, I might even try to have it done before I go to college. Just so I don't have to think about it. Like, be honest. Like, I'm being honest with myself. It's a lot to adjust. Consistency is what I'm going to try to work on, but I gotta find somewhere to set it down. And then I gotta try to work my own schedule and try to see what happens. Life might hit me. I don't know. Like, be honest with me. I don't know. I plan to post within the next 2 weeks, but it's not guaranteed. It's not. But I'm going to post sometime in July. I'll tell you that for a fact. July I'm posting. I might even post 2 podcast episodes. I'm planning on to. I'm planning on to. But I don't know. I gotta keep things worked out though. This almost came out late, so yeah. But I've been talking too much. I hope you guys like this video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Please. Please. If you enjoy this and you want to see updates on both channels, main and this podcast channel, check me out on Instagram. I'll be posting updates. I ain't posting no updates for this one because, to be honest, I be forgetting. But yeah, I will hopefully I will hopefully see y'all in probably a couple weeks. If not, I will definitely see y'all in the next video. Yeah, peace out. Bye. I'm out. Peace.